Hello, hello, hello. Hi, my friends. Good morning. Fine Saturday morning, 6 a.m. It is, and it's still dark outside. And let's cook something out. So, if you know already, we have been building this AI photo studio where you can actually fire your photographer. So, let's continue to build that. So, yeah, there you go. Let me quickly do some sort of housekeeping. Okay. I just love getting rid of unwanted things on my laptop. Okay, there you go. Good. So let's try to understand the issue we were facing last morning, and let's see what can be the possible solution for that particular issue. So let's get started. Okay. I'll quickly talk about the issue that we were facing and then spend some time figuring out that issue. So when I'm training my avatar, it is taking a longer than expected, because of which um, because of which mm, the the super base is kind of timing out. So I will quickly. Oops, okay. So you'll get to know right now. Okay, there you go. So worker limit function failed due to not having enough compute resources. Please check logs. Okay. So we'll quickly come to the logs. You will see CPU time exceeded. So I think the only issue is this. It says maximum duration wall clock time. This is the duration on edge function worker will stay active. During this period, a worker can serve multiple requests or process background tasks. So free plans 150 seconds and paid plans is 400 seconds. Um, so when we say 150 seconds, it's 2.5 minutes. But what the issue is this maximum CPU time, 2 seconds. Amount of actual time spent on the CPU per request does not include async input output. A request idle timeout 150 seconds. That's fine. I think we should be able to figure out the issue. Let's quickly go to the top and try to understand where it all started. Okay, first we did set up the polling, the network, the model training model functionality, and then okay, we were getting this issue that was because of the race condition, uh, because of which it was getting into the deadlock or infinite loop, we can say. That's fine. So this was the error we were getting initially, failed to upload zip. Okay. The object exceeded the maximum allowed size. Okay, I think this was because we were the size of the zip file was bigger. What if we just revert it back to this? One option is, what if we just revert back to this version and we just Uh, we just get to the paid version uh, where the limits are a bit generous. So maximum file upload size 50 MB, which is smaller for us versus 500 GB. Okay, that's fine. We can think of it. Uh, Failed to upload zip storage API error. The object exceeded the maximum allowed size. It was able to create the zip file well. The zip file created from the during exceeds supervised 50 MB free tier storage limit, causing upload failures with error 413. Use replicates file API to upload the zip file directly to replicate storage. But that again is an issue. Create zip in memory, upload zip directly. So I think the zip is being created fine, but when the zip is being uploaded to replicate, that's the main issue. Get file URL from replicate response, pass replicate file URL. After creating the zip, upload it to replicate instead of superbase. That's fine, but that's the point where we are getting the issue. So if we see the logs, add it to zip, finalizing zip file created. So zip file is being created. That's fine. Uploading this. Can we just kind of uh, separate these two things, like creating of zip file and uploading? That can be the another solution. I'll quickly write it down here. Okay. Oops. Number one solution can be to revert back to the first change and go pro. Another option is um, separation of zip creation and uploading to replicate. I'm also doubtful about this uploading to replicate thing because it is saying there is this replicate files API, but there's no, like, there is documentation. Let's see, replicate given files. There is this, it is there. I'm not very confident about it. It is this path to archive zip application zip. The request must include. It is there. I'm not sure how do we associate it with the model. We'll figure out that, but that's fine. Remove supervised storage upload code. Okay. Update database migration. Okay, that's fine. Delete avatar. Then what we did was we started getting worker limit. Earlier the issue was failed to upload zip. Okay. But when we moved from zipping here to like saving here to sending directly to replicate, we started getting this error. Worker limit. Function failed due to not having enough compute resources. Please check logs. Memory limit exceeded. Good time to recombine relationship. Okay. All images are loaded into memory as file objects. JS zip holds all images in memory while building the zip. The generated zip log is also held in memory. All of this happens simultaneously exceeding the edge function's memory limit. Okay, what is the memory limit of edge function in Superbase? I think its maximum memory is 256 MB, but should not. Okay. Yeah, I think all the combination of all those things are uh, exceeding the limit. That's fine. Perfect. I found this with the issue is that we are using JS zip, which loads everything into memory. Should use zip JS. Okay. Let's see what is the difference between both of these libraries. We support streaming and is much more memory efficient for Deno edge functions. Let's see. Is the difference between JS zip and zip.js? Yeah, that's fine. It's saying that more efficient or streaming options. We support streaming and is much more memory efficient for Deno edge functions. Fixed memory limit. That's fine. Change everything up. New should use less. Okay. This is a good update, I will say. It's just that can we just ask the user to we can do that. We can ask the user to upload the we can ask the user to upload zip, but the main thing is user can user can do mistakes. And then there is this one thing where we can compress the images, because I was looking at this yesterday morning. We saw this in replicate image size upload. So if we go to our models, there it is. Images with resolutions around 1024 by 1024 are ideal. So what is the kind of resolution we are sending right now? Let's see. It's much bigger. We can actually consider increase the resolution to suggested right here. Because anyways, they will be scaling down the images to this resolution, like around 1024 resolution. That's again not the good use case. Because anyways, they are going to do that. Why should we worry about fixing issues? Okay, we have got this very good actionable item we can implement right now. Okay. CPU time exceeded. So we have got three types of issues. This one is memory limit exceeded. That means now the zip file is being created well. So we are good with the solution until here. Now the CPU is because it is again sending the file to replicate, and maybe we can kind of have this solution separation of zip. Let's see. Starting processing 13 images or edit all 13 images to chip. Finalize zip. Started uploading to replicate. CPU time exceeded. Why? CPU time we are getting is oh, 2 seconds. Yeah, it should exceed right here only. Started at 7, 8, 9. Should. Okay, that's fine. Jack's edge function needs to create zip from images. Okay, but if we move to Supabase Lovable Cloud, what if we do that? Because there we are not the free user. What's this solution? Use background tasks with Edge runtime wait until Supervised Edge function supports background tasks that can continue running after responses and is perfect for long running operations. Uh, Background tasks in Supervised Edge function. Let's see. Edge function exchanges can process background tasks outside of the request handler. Background tasks are useful for asynchronous operations like uploading a file to storage, updating a database, or sending events to a logging service. You can respond the request immediately and leave the task. Yeah, this can be the potential solution. Handle async operations without blocking the response. I think this can be a good solution. I like the combination of, I'll write it down. Combination of um, 3 and no, 4 and the background task. This can be something useful. Let's see. Okay. Request create zip upload to replicate start training response. Create zip set status response immediate. Background task upload start training update status no time limit. Okay. Yeah, this can be a good potential solution. Modify main sub function upload training logic. Okay. Implement the plan. I offload training task. What was this? And training starting in background. We did implement this. I think we should just revert this. and focus on the solution one by one. Let's just revert this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Mm, okay, four messages reverted. Technically only one. This one, CPU time exceeded. And two, three. Okay, it's I don't know how it is counting the number of messages. Okay, one, two, three, four. Okay, that's fine. Two from my side, two from their side. Okay, okay, cool. Now let's do this. Let's focus on this. Users can upload any can image of any resolution. We want to decrease the resolution of the images being uploaded before to the suggested resolution by replicate. Replicate docs says this. Images with resolutions around 1000 are ideal. Very large images to be scaled down to fit aspect ratio around 1000 resolution. So it is worth it to uh, just like this. So it is worth it to scale it down here only. Okay, avatars. While getting a dot of that's fine. Let's just focus on fixing this. This will reduce zip file size significantly, lower memory usage during processing, speed up uploads, avoid unnecessary data transfer. Client side resizing, resize before upload, resize after receiving files. Add image resizing to before training. Users can upload image of any resolution. Replicate will scale them down to 1024 anyway, so we are wasting memory, upload bandwidth, zip file size, client size, image reading. Why client side reduces upload size, it is edge function, battery yes, of course. Why not server side? Of course. That's what I was thinking. I just wanted Lovable to uh, say that. Okay. Uh, okay. There we go. Max dimension 1024. User selects images, read original file, check dimensions, 1024 by brush to zip back, add to upload, upload to edge function. Implement the plan. I do not want to implement this. There you go. Okay, there it is. Let's see. Client side image, resize image, width, height, try image. That's all done on the client side, which is good. Okay. Description, resizing, post. Don't want to show this, but that's fine. That's fine for now. We are good right now. Just want to make sure I'm not loading the previous version. How do I know that this is the resized image? One 25 by 968. Which one was that? Which is the biggest one? 7.2. Okay. This is 4312 by 5760. This is the third one. Looks like this, yeah. Five by 968. This can be because of the preview as well. Let's try it out. That's fine. Let's try it out. Okay. Okay, so that means this time we have got the issue with the replicate API and not the file creation or something like that. So let's see what's in the logs. Oh, 1.15 MB. We need to make sure that we are able to provide that sort of quality where the model is really being trained. Okay, let's see. we need to understand we still need to implement this if required. But let's see. Starting replicate training. I'll move this project to my local so that I can quickly go through the code base and do all that stuff. Where is it? Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, I just need to get. Oops. What's this? It should open GitHub, but that's fine. I will open it manually. What's the name? It's not there on my Git. Why though? AI Photo Studio. Okay. Hello. This. Okay. Let's get it here. Okay, we're good. So what we were doing? Okay, we're going through the logs. Where it is? Oh, okay. There you go. Starting replicate training. Where is this happening or exactly? Let's see. After this, the training is being called. Where is the upload being done? Files. That means the file is uploaded already. Let's see. Let's see. This is our replicate. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to our other here. Okay. Production trainings. There should be. We should have an error here, or it can't even reach here. Dashboard explore. Actions files. How do I see the files being uploaded? How to check the file uploaded to replicate using files API. Mm. Mm. Okay, we can implement webhooks as well. That's good. Let's just get out of here and try to understand that. Let's see what request was sent. How to check replicate API logs. Error in train avatar function. Error replicate API error. The request resource could not be found. Okay, means trying to find out. Okay, train. Wrong. Replicate API key might be wrong, but I did enter correctly. Destination user dot id dot replace avatar this input images trigger word. That's fine. Set 1000 load of batch size one auto caption true resolution this. What is this? Flux. Okay. So model. There is a wrong model here. Why though? Let's see. Let's go to replicate. Try to understand what model, what the API call looks like. Fast flux trigger. Is it hot or warm right now? It's cold. Okay. Can't I just see the previous trainings? No. There should be a way to check the logs, the previous trainings. Destination is your username and your model name. What's the destination? Okay, no. Okay, this is the issue then. Okay, there is this issue. Let's try to fix it out. I'm getting this error while training the model. Uploading the images. Okay, now let's just give these errors. Now I figured out the issue. Okay, let it figure out the issue and then I am having a look at the code, and I can see there are few issues in the training API call. The destination. Okay. Okay, I'll just go write one by one. The destination being sent, I think is wrong. It's wrong, but I'll say I think it is wrong. Uh, Currently, it is sending user dot ID of the currently logged in user. But I want to use my own replicate ID. But I want to let the users of the website use my replicate ID. Okay. Number one, also in the destination, as for replicate documentation. Destination is your username and your model name. The model name being sent is okay. Let's see. Look in the code. The problem is on line 200 where the model is specified. Yeah, this is again. Yeah, of course, this is the issue too. If I'm looking at the line 25 of the search results, the training API requires a version parameter, not a model parameter. Oh, version parameter, not the model parameter. Why though? Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's keep it on training. New model, no screen, girl. Oops. Okay, let's create a new private model and upload the images. Okay, I just need to upload the archive file. I will name it no spin ball and Dora type. I'll keep subject training chef seed chef token create training. So this way I get the example request which I can use to tell this. You can see the result has to show the train page with version this. Let me check the proper API format for creating trainings. Perfect. Now I understand the issue completely. Wrong API endpoint. It should be v1 slash model slash owner slash model version trainings. Again, again, I think there is this issue. Is it picking something from the memory? Mm, no. Let's see what this creates. Okay, input, we have input. Yeah, I think it picked the correct. Mm, Correct export should be api.replicate.com/v1/model/model owner /model name /version ID then training. Specify new non-name. Okay, okay, cool. Okay. I think it will still make issues. Replicate the override function, implement the plan. It will still make the issues, the errors, but it has reached to a point where it is able to understand what the issue is. Let's just paste it down here and see what. Okay, there you go. Flux trainer. Who is Ostris? Mm, Okay, Ostris, Flux, Dev, Laura, trainer. I don't think we should be using this because they might not be. That's fine. We just need this one, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's try to see version. Where do I? Okay, this is versions. Okay, let's see. I want to use this model. not the one added by you. And okay, what else? Replicate response, wait, fetch, tracking point, API, dot model class. Okay, I think this is fine. This we don't need. Okay, I would say, yeah, let's test. Do it. Okay, let me first check the current implementation and then search for the API documentation. Current model, new model, change is required. Is this the right? I don't want to trust it. 4db F46. Yes, this with 46 4db. Update training input parameters. Okay, with input images, WP trigger word training type subject. Mm, we're doing our training here, right? There it is. Input images, training steps, and trigger word. Need to give trigger word as well. Okay, let it do its thing. Okay. Replicate fast rest flux channel F464db. Which is good. Script URL, trigger word, and I want to understand where is this trigger word coming from. Okay, trigger word is this trigger word. Generate trigger word from name. Which name? Form data dot get name. Okay, the name of the avatar. No, I think we should be creating trigger because it won't be unique for everyone. You need to create a unique trigger and send it with every request. Yeah, we can talk about it later. It's provided a webhook. I don't think it will work out like this, but let's try it out first. What happens now when we train the model? Let's see. Amber. Let's upload all of the images. It's being resized. Continue. Okay, let's see. Say to replicate API error. Uh-huh. Is it the same as this? Request source could not be found. The specified training destination not exist. Why? Which destination does not exist? Okay, let's see. Okay, destination is not yet updated. Is that the case? Okay, training endpoint is changed. Let's go through the code again. Yeah, destination is not yet changed. Okay, now I think that issue will work out. That prompt will work out. I'll just write out I am getting this error when training the model from replicate. Is the error? Okay, now let's put this down. Model name being sent is okay. Let's see what's the code looking like. Okay, training type, supervised functions. Oh no, sorry, wait. Yeah, training user ID, avatar. What's the what should the destination actually for this? Do we need a destination for fast flux trainer? Docker. Okay. Fast flux trainer documentation. I think that's the maximum they have. Destination. Okay. For destination, select or create an empty replicate model location to select your loader. After training is complete, you'll be able to run your loader in new replicate model at the destination to run the training from the API. Okay, this is the training API that we need to call. Your username, that's my username. What's the what is my username? Is it builds AI or it should be builds AI? Yeah. Okay. Destination, your username, your model name. Model name, I think we can just create a new model name. This is how it works. input images, trigger word, LoRa type. This is the role given by replicate documentation. Also get this readme. Here is the readme file for this model. Now the destination being sent, I think, is wrong. Currently, it is sending user.id of the currently logged in user, but I want to let the users of the website to use my replicate ID. But I want the API call to use my replicate ID. Because if I'll write, I want the user, I don't know if it will change the front end. I don't know, it will show the my replicate ID to them or what. Would we use my replicate ID? Builds AI. Okay. Also in the destination, as per the replicate documentation, destination user, the model name being sent is, what is the model name being sent? Let's see. What is avatar ID? Avatar-avatar.id. It's always from avatars, insert user ID, name, status. Okay, so it's the ID of the avatar in the database. Mm, I think model name is fine. We can use the avatar ID, which we can use as our trigger word as well in replicate fast flux trigger. Can the model name and trigger word be same? Yeah, it can be same. That's fine. We can just get rid of this. Destination is fine. I want to use avatar ID, or we can think of something else later, but there is an issue. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see how is it going. Okay, yes, we should start getting rid of few things, but that's fine. Let's see. I've identified two issues in the current implementation: wrong destination parameter. Okay, this generates something like this. This tries to create a model under a non-existent replicate username. Replicate is looking for actual replicate username, which it builds AI/avatar. This will create models like this. Okay. Is that? Yeah, I think so. LoRa type, yeah. Because chain type is subject, LoRa type is subject. That's good. Hardcode your replicate username. Okay. Make it configurable. Add a supervised secret code. Replicate username with value builds AI. Okay, I'll actually prefer this one. I'll prefer this one. Implement the plan I have added. Replicate username in supervised secrets. There you go. Okay, now using replicate username from secrets. Let's see. Replicate username. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Let's go. Again, I'll write Amber. Then I'll select all the images. Start training. Let's see. What's the issue? Replicate API to specify training destination that does not exist. Now what happened? Let's go to the functions. Log. This should exist. Okay, wait. Your username, your model name. Yeah. Mm, let's see. Again, fast flux trainer. It's this is it. Builds dash AI. And let's see. What's the username here? Okay. Replicate username. builds-AI. This should be it. Because the destination here is saying that builds-AI. Builds-AI. Okay, let's try one thing. I'm thinking that is it not creating a new model? Is that the issue? It is not automatically creating a new model. How to create a new destination while training a model in Replicate using API. Yeah, I think we need to create a new model first. Then it will use it as a destination. Use the model as a training destination. Create a model from the train tag, create a model on the API. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the issue. Okay, let's do it then. Let's get the errors. That helps it to navigate better. I always give the URL so that it is able to go through it. Put it in chat mode. Let's fix it. I am getting these errors. I tried looking at the docs and I found out that check this link for more info. Can I just copy this page? Yeah. Yeah. Or empty file of that link is here for easiness. Okay. I tried looking at the docs and found out that mm, and seems like I we have to create a destination model, create a new destination model before calling the training API. Go through the logs and uh, replicates latest documentation from the web and the link provided below and figure out the issue. There you go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. You're right about the root cause for one error is this, our current training call is this. With your username secret set to build, say the destination becomes something like this. Replicate is telling us there is no model called this. The trick is this matches exactly what their doc says. You must create a destination model first. Then you pass that existing model as this. Each training adds a new version to that destination model. Previously, some examples implied you could give a new name and it would just work with the new destination semantics. That's no longer the case. Our trainer config is fine. Replicate strongly encourage using one destination model and letting each training create a new version that lines up well with your product. One destination model is that every new avatar training equal to a new version of that destination. You already store replicate training ID and replicate model version in the avatar table, so you can map each avatar. This keeps replicate site simple and avoids having to manage n separate models for n avatars. One-time manual setup in replicate. Whatever default is fine since this is just a destination training job. Choose hardware. After this, you will have a model with full name. This is the destination we want to use for every training. Add a supervised secret for the destination model name. Update train avatar edge function to use that destination. And validate. Fix the destination field. No error. Let's see versions. Okay, let's see it here. Model predictions trainings. Okay. I'm just thinking that can we really do this? Keep on training different versions under the same. Okay, let's ask Chat GPT, Claude, Crow, and Gemini about it. It will be real quick. Okay. Think properly. Go through the documentations and answer. That's it. Yeah, I am creating a web app where users can train their custom avatar and and then can generate professional photo shoot for themselves. I'm using fast flux trainer. I replicate to train their custom model on my website. I have two options. Which should I choose? Think of all aspects. Think properly. Okay. Number one option is which was given by Lovable. Uh, Using one destination model and letting each training create a new version that lines up well with your product. One destination, this keeps replicate sites for one-time manual. Okay, let's just paste this. Using one destination model and letting each training create a new version. Means every user will use the same model, but will have different versions. I can show replicate training ID and replicate model version in the avatar table. So I can map each avatar to its exact trained version. Second is create a new model using API every time a new avatar training is required. Okay, let's put it in Claude and Grok. Let's see what these guys have to say. Okay, we'll put it on Gemini as well then. Start with option one destination as your default approach, and use option two only for special cases, enterprise, high value customer that want a standalone exportable model. We will actually go to some other profile because sometimes there is a lot of memory in my profile, in my ChatGPT profile, it just hallucinates a lot. Okay. Option 2, the deletion and cleanup is possible, but you can delete version, operational concern, how to API rate limits and patching, billing and cost control, cold starts and scaling. Okay. What? Clock is still thinking? Okay, that's fine. Okay, they have 1,000 models per account limit and they explicitly recommend using a single model with multiple versions for most purposes. Okay, I didn't know about it. Single. There is a limit of 1,000 models per account. For most purposes, we recommend using a single model and pushing new versions of the model as you make changes to it. Okay, that's good to know. Grok is thinking a lot. What Gemini has to say. Option 1 is acceptable. New model producer, the factory. Okay. Okay. Is it giving any verdict? No model contain gradient. Okay. Recommended choose option 2. Go with creating a new model parameter offers better organization, isolation, alignment with replicates recommended workflow customer. Okay. Is it talking about 1000? Let's say. Understand your suggestion, but Claude is suggesting is लड़ा दो. Yeah. Okay. I think we are good. We can get away with creating new model every time. Oh, sorry. Single. We can keep it single model. Keep on training it. Okay. So I'll quickly go. Okay. The another profile where we asked, it also suggested option 1. That's good. And what Grok have to say about it? I appreciate you sharing clothes and it is helpful to compare after double checking the replicates official document. I have revisited my earlier recommendation. Clothes once align closely with the docs on key constraints like account limits, and this shifts the balance for long-term scalability. Choose option 1. Okay, that's good. Now what I have to do is I'll create a new model. Inside this fast flux trainer, private, what should I name it? To shoot avatars, professional photo shoot avatars. Yeah, no? Is it created? No. Settings. Create new model. Okay, it will only create when I'll train it. Okay, no problem. Private input images. Okay, let's train it again. This time, let's try some other data. Archive. Okay, let's open this. Who is this? Okay, let's try this. Okay, there you go. I'll zip it up, drag and drop, and keep the trigger word as muffler. Yeah, muffler girl. Okay, and keep everything as it is. I'll create the training. Okay, so now this model should be created in my, let's see, Firefox trainer. Select a model. Oh yeah, there it is. Professional photoshoot avatars. Okay, it's there. Okay. Professional photoshoot avatars. Now what I need to do is I'll put it in the secrets. Yeah. And what should I name it? Secret. Replicate destination model. Okay. Added supervised secret replicate destination model. Okay. Let's see if that model is trained or not. Not yet. Okay, that's fine. Implement the plan. I have added supervised secret replicate destination model. There you go. Okay, let's see. Replicate destination model. You get it from secrets and it's not configured logging. And then destination replicate username and replicate destination model. That is good. I think now everything should be fine. Yeah, now it depends if it is able to fetch the data properly or not. Replicate training ID and all that stuff, avatar, model ID and all that stuff. But yeah, it's worth giving a try now. So, okay, let's upload this only. Oops, let's write Amber only. That's fine. Upload this. Continue. Start training. Let's get another issue. Oh, there it is. Let's see what's happening here. Started the training. Voting. Okay, there you go. How do I see the status? Is this the only status I have? ID. Yeah. How it is deciding 12% complete? I think it's just waking up. I can see the model is being trained and I can see the percentage, how it is deciding how much it is trained. Get me the logic of polling and deciding the progress. Okay, it's still processing. Let's see. I told you the progress bar you see does not reflect actual replicate training. It shows a time-based simulation calculated on the front end. Starts at 0%, checks status every 15 seconds, increases by 0.5% per poll. Caps at 95%. I'm very smart. AI has learned how to. Oh, it's generated. Oh yeah, it succeeded. Okay, that's good. The avatar is ready to generate professional photo shoots. Start generating. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This we can fix this later. Let's just get to what we have in the database. And what do we need, and like just let's go through everything. Let's go to the functions. Train avatar, logs. Okay, replicates training started. Okay, then there is this another function for checking training status. What is this? Let's see. Replicate training ID. Can we see anything like that here? Okay, this is the training ID. Okay. How do we know the version of this? Yeah, there it is, version. Replicate model version. Okay, so we have this data in the response. Let's see what we have in the database. So it is just logged everything, logged all every poll. That's fine. Replicate training started. Okay, let's go to the database and let's see what's in there. Avatars. We have this avatar for this user. Name is Amber, status is trained, thumbnail URL, training zip URL. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Replicate training ID and 747. Is that the one? And 747. Okay, replicate model version. Is this 56CB4? Okay, that's good. Trigger word is Amber. Yeah, we can play around with the trigger word though. Figure out the trigger word logic. I'll keep it in my notes. Error message created at, updated at, completed at. Okay. Waits version zip file. How do I know what is the quality of zip file being sent to it? Oops, I do it here. It's the same one. Mm, okay, I have. I want to be able to download and see the zip file we uploaded. Create a call request with authorization address so that I can download this zip file. Currently, I'm getting. Okay. Zip. And meanwhile, we can actually start. Is that this one? It was this, right? And 747. Let's see. Yeah, and 747. So we can actually call it right now. Run train model. Create an image of Amber working on a test in a aesthetic, aesthetic work environment. Office environment. Image mass aspect ratio we can keep as it is. Okay, let's see. I have my token here. I quickly go to Postman. I will import. Okay, I'll paste my authorization key. Yeah, I don't know. How do we actually download this? But that's fine. We can think about it later. Let's see the output generated by the model we trained using API. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not that good though. Uh, Walking on the street. And let's increase this to PNG, output quality as max. Let's see now. Mm, Facing the camera. Okay, let's see. No, it's not facing the camera. I don't know why. Riding a bike. Okay, now let's compare. Oh, I think. Oh, which? Okay, I think we didn't upload this one, and I'm thinking that. Oh, crazy. We uploaded this girl, and it's looking same. It's looking good. It's fucking good. Yeah, riding a sports bike. We trained this model as well. We'll try to run this as well. Create an image of muffler girl um, working on a desk in a calm environment. Okay, we'll be able to compare things. Okay, it created a good scenario. I'm just thinking that how do we compare this girl? That's fine. I think it's pretty good. Let's see. Let's see our different girl. Okay. Yeah, it created well, not that good. I kind of picked the facial features, which is good. Create an image of a worker presenting in the office. in front of a whole group. Let's see. What? A pretty bad prompt, I will say, but that's fine. Okay, we are good. We can just conclude this live stream now. We are able to train our model now, which is good. It took a lot of time. What's this? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. It's not that good. I'd say the hairs are matching and the facial expressions are like partially matching. That's good. No problem. Cool. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me every single day, and we are able to do something meaningful here. I'm just trying to be raw, building things in front of you so that you guys can learn from me. And how do I use AI in my real life? How do I use it in my development life? And how do I use AI in my business? This is what my goal will be to explain to you, and you'll just see me doing that in front of you. Okay, then it's 8 a.m. and we are good. We can clock off.